Hello, welcome to Engineer's Gospel. Today we are going to meditate on a theme. What is your gift to infant Jesus for this Christmas? Last Sunday when I went to church, I saw this little manger that is prepared waiting for baby Jesus. For those who are wondering where baby Jesus is, the Christian tradition is to keep the baby Jesus in the manger on the last day. That's on December 24th night. So the manger is still waiting for baby Jesus because it's not December 24th night yet. So there is Mother Mary and the three kings and Saint Joseph all there in the manger waiting for baby Jesus. This guy caught my attention, seriously. He made me thinking. I felt like everybody else is looking at the manger, at the baby Jesus, or at least looking down, and this guy seems to be looking somewhere else. He's looking at me. I felt like he wants to tell me something. I felt like he's showing me the gift that he has brought. Well, the three kings who came to visit baby Jesus in the manger, they brought gold, frankincense, and myrrh. So now this king is asking me, what are you going to bring to baby Jesus on the Christmas day? He keeps me thinking, what should I give Jesus? What is he looking for? What is he waiting for? Or how can I make him happy on his birthday? What would Jesus like? Well, obviously, the gift has to be a three-dimensional gift, for sure. It's a gift for Jesus. It cannot be anything less, right? The first gift that Jesus wants you to do would be to do something for your own soul so that he can get you for eternity. So let's think about what would be good for your soul. The first thing that we need to do for our own soul, first is sit down and meditate, and a sincere examination of conscience. An examination of conscience followed by a sincere confession. That's the first thing that God would want you to do. And then go attend a full Mass and receive Holy Communion in the state of grace. That's the first thing that you should do for your own soul. And then also sit and meditate and see, is there anything that God really wants me to do for my own soul? What is that very, very basic necessary thing that God wants me to do? The second is do something for God's special people. Do you know who are God's special people? The poor, the orphans, the widows, the lonely, those kind of people. You know what? God has special love for those people. If you do something for any of those people, God treats it as you have done it for him. So do something for any of those people. The third thing that God wants you to do would be to do something for your own family. To those people who God has given in your care, your spouse, your children, your parents, in that order. Yes, your first and foremost priority is your own spouse, then your children, then your parents. The worst part of today's world is that during Christmas time, you hear a lot of advertisements that says This Christmas, you gift yourself with this, you gift yourself with that. But no, that is devil's words. You shouldn't be gifting yourself. No, that's not Christianity. Matthew 16:26 says, "For what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and forfeits his soul? Or what shall a man give in return for his soul?" The best thing, the best gift that you can give to God is your own soul. So make sure you do something for your own soul for this Christmas. Matthew 25:40 says, "Truly I say to you, as you did it to one of the least of these my brothers, you did it to me." See? When you do something for the least of the people in the society, you're doing it to God. God takes it to himself. Now the third one for the family. John chapter 13 verse 34 says, "I am giving you a new commandment. Love each other in the same way that I have loved you." You know how God loved us? The same way. Love your family. That's what God wants us to do. Ephesians 5:21 says, "Place yourselves under each other's authority out of respect for Christ." You know, when you love someone, you will be ready to listen to them, do something for them. That's what God wants us to do. For this Christmas, do something for your spouse. Do something for your children. Do something for your parents. Well, parents should be wise enough not to say yes to everything that their children says. These days, parents have a tendency to say yes to everything that children ask for. Don't do that. Good parents never say yes to bad requests from their children. Also think about, what does your parents want from you for this Christmas? It's not necessarily the kitchen towels that you always bring. It's not necessarily the latest gadget. Maybe they need something else. What do they really want you to do? Do they really need some help? Or do they really need you to sit with them for the whole day? Give some time for them. Do something that they really need. Thank you. I wish you a very Merry Christmas. Subscribe to me at Engineers Gospel.